You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. You'll fire your musket, but I'll run you through. That is essentially, that's kind of the tit for tat of war, isn't it? It's like sort of an acceptance that regardless of which side you're on, you're kind of all in the same boat. Just that image of Iron Maiden's mascot, Eddie. You see, he's wearing a red tunic. Wasn't actually a cavalryman. Their tunics were predominantly blue, but the red tunic belonged to the 1st Infantry Division. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward. All in the Valley of Death rode the 600. Forward, the Light Brigade. The opening salvo of the poem The Charge of the Light Brigade, written by Lord Alfred Tennyson. The poem that was inspired by the Battle of Balaclava, a military engagement between the British and the Russians as part of a wider Crimean War. Well, Lord Cardigan actually rode into battle with his men, but he basically ordered the charge. But he took orders from the top guy, who was Lord Raglan. Back in the 1800s, there definitely was no turning back, because discipline within the British military was very strict, incredibly strict. So if you're lined up to gallop towards the enemy and your commander says, go, you're not going to argue with the officer, right? These weapons, if there was no wind on a particular day, the smoke would literally just hang in the air and it would just linger. And in historic records, there's lots of mention of the smoke that's been created by these muskets and these rifles and the artillery fire just destroying the view. You know, they couldn't see anything. I mean, there was just no visibility. But this was to be ultimately a disastrous cavalry charge, right? And it became known as charging into the Valley of Death, which I suppose is not exactly a ringing endorsement of Lord Raglan, who was the top guy, his decision-making. They're keeping the pace going, aren't they?